Hi, I'm Aron from Triton Plumbing and Service. Today we're going to do a quick lesson on plugged bathroom sinks. I'm going to cover some of the tools you can get from your local hardware store and how to use them. This is your standard toilet plunger. I like the red rubber. I like the short plunger. The reason I like this style of plunger is the rubber is softer, so I can get a good seal, because that's, in my mind, that's the key thing. I want a good seal between the sink and the plunger itself, so that I can get suction, or when I push, it's pushing down. I don't want bubbles coming out from underneath the plunger. If you have bubbles, you're not getting a good push. You're not getting all the force going down the drain, so you need that good seal, and that's why I prefer the red rubber like this. So if this was a slow sink or a complete stoppage, the plunger is an acceptable first tool to give a try to get the blockage cleared. If it's slow, sometimes you'll have the water go out, so you can always add water. I want to have, like I said earlier, I want to have that seal around the plunger. So I will add water as needed, and then I like to think of the plunging technique. Instead of pushing, I like to get that seal, and then I'll pull before I push. I like to pull and push, but I like to think of it as a pull more, because I know I'm getting a good seal if I can get a pull back on the drain with water in the drain. This is your standard hand auger. It's human powered, so it's good for blockages that are close to the fixture itself. A couple feet down the drain is as far as you really, is the effective range that this tool is going to work on. When I'm using it, you want to make sure that you're turning the right direction. You can look and see there's a little swivel on the end. You want to swivel into, you want to make sure you're spinning the right way, so you're swiveling into whatever object. Generally hair is what this is going to be attacking. So you want to swivel into it, so you're screwing into the hair, and then you get a good hook, and you'll be able to pull it out. So that's the first part. Know which direction you're turning. The second thing is, there's usually a lock, or well, there should be a lock on these to make them work properly. This one has a little screw, a set screw, that you can tighten and loosen. Some of them have a quick trigger, so you can pull the trigger to loosen. So I let off on the trigger, I can pull more cable out. I do up the screw, and I can't, and now it's solid. So this is the way I would install it. I would use it when it's solid. So I would twist it locked so that it can't move, and then I turn it, and as I turn, now I can spin that auger and I can force it into the drain, and then when I want more cable, I can let off the screw again, pull more cable out as needed, and tighten that back up so I can screw that back into the drain and force it down the drain. So that covers the first two techniques for unclogging a drain. If you find your drain issue is more problematic than that, please give us a call here at Triton Plumbing and Service. We'd be happy to help. Look us up on the web at tritonservice.ca.